Flagpoling has been a technique which has been favorite for a lot of people to get quick results, quick decisions from immigration, and without having to wait for long application processing times. What is flagpoling and what are IRCC's recent changes with regards to flagpoling? Watch this video till the end, we will go over all of that. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Dhruv. I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. At our firm, Effizient Inc, we assist all prospective immigrants for their immigration to Canada. So if you need assistance, if you have any questions, you can contact us. Our contact information is right here. You can call us, email us, WhatsApp us, and we would be happy to assist you. This comment comes from Rohit, and this was on our video with regards to how to prove common law partnership. And he asks that, is a joint bank account mandatory for proving your common law partnership? The answer to the question is that the joint bank account is not really a mandatory document. In fact, for proving relationship between yourself and your common law partner, for a spousal sponsorship application, IRCC asks for some proof of financial interdependency. That could be a joint bank account, or that could be some other sort of a document. For example, you or your spouse send money to each other through Interact transfers or any other bank transfers. That could go in as a proof. There are a list of documents that are required to prove your relationship. Now you have to be providing enough documents so that the officer is convinced of your relationship. But again, joint bank account isn't really mandatory, so if you don't have it, don't worry too much. There are other documents and you can provide those to prove your relationship. I hope this helps. Now coming back to the content of the video with regards to flagpoling. So flagpoling is a practice where to get certain immigration services such as getting a work permit, or in the past people used to flagpole to confirm their PR status, even though now it's all done online through the PR portal, the virtual landing process. But there is work permits, and work permits are the most common. There are some other services you can also get at the border. People used to go to the border in order to get instant decisions. So basically you don't have to apply online and wait for a work permit to be processed. You can just drive to the border, go to the US side and turn around at the border and come back and present yourself to the Canadian immigration or the CBSA in this case at the land border. They will assess your application and eligibility for your status, and they will issue you the status if you're eligible, and they will hand over to you your work permit right there and then. A lot of students used to use this to go to the border to get their work permits after their graduation, postgraduate work permits, because sometimes the online applications would take time and they would find it easier to just to go to the border and get their work permits. So this was a practice, but lately with more and more people going to the border and immigration becoming more and more overloaded with stuff, they have put a restriction and they have defined set number of port of entries. Before you could go to any port of entry, but now for flagpoling services, they're saying that there are 12 port of entries in the entire country there where you can go to get the flagpoling services, immigration services through flagpoling. If you go to any other crossing, they will not entertain you, they will deny you that service, and you'll have to just go back and you will waste your time. For those 12 locations, IRCC has also determined the time windows, so you have to go in that time window for you to be able to obtain that service. So on the screen here, you can see the list of crossings that IRCC has put out that can be used for flagpoling. Out of these, there are 4 that are in Quebec, 3 in Ontario, and 5 of them are in the Pacific region. So if you want to go through the flagpoling route, please go through this list and only go to these borders if you want services. If you go to any other, again, they will deny, and also make sure you go within the time windows mentioned here. A lot of people often ask me whether do I recommend flagpoling or not. I don't think you should flagpole unless it's absolutely necessary. Otherwise, you can just apply online. Number one is that flagpoling is just a hassle. You end up wasting your entire day. Number two is that if you end up saying something in front of the officer saying something that you shouldn't really say to the officer has the power to keep your passport or to take action against you. So that can lead to drastic outcomes. If you apply online, yes, it can take more time, but because you're on maintained status, you have the privilege of staying in Canada on a legal basis. And at the same time, you reduce the chance of saying something which you shouldn't really say because you're not face to face with anyone. You're just putting an application on paper to IRCC, and that avoids that confrontation or any sort of problems that you may face when you are face to face with an officer. That's all about flagpoling, guys. I hope in this video you were able to understand what flagpoling is and what are the recent changes, and now you know about the 12 crossings where you can go to obtain services via flagpoling. If you like this video, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you are notified about any new video that we upload. In case you have any questions, you can feel free to reach us. Our contact information is in the description below. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.